everyone, so today is going to be a kind of different video from normal. I have to speak a bit louder because there's people in my house and they are being quite noisy, and I want to make sure you don't hear them, so I don't know if my microphone is going to be able to do that, but I needed to film something for you while I have the time, but I just don't have the quiet area to film it. So this will be like a British slang kind of video, so what we say as opposed to what most Americans say, so kind of like the confusion between the two, or just basically you have no idea what we're talking about. That seems to be the most thing. Like when I speak to people on Facebook from America, I'll type something, they'll be like, "What? You don't say that there? Really?" Because most people rather say that over here. And I lost the notes. Here we go. So I'll just jump straight in. There's quite a few, so we'll see how many we get done. If someone says something is ace, it means it's like, what would you say, awesome? Or cool, brilliant? Something like that. And then when we say aggro, it's just short for aggravation. Another thing that gets people really confused is if I message someone, I'll be like, "You alright?" And then they'll just be like, "Yeah, I'm fine, why, what's wrong?" And I'm just like, nothing. That's like kind of like another way of saying hello here. That's kind of what we do. Some people say, "You alright, mate?" But I just think the word mate's quite weird. So yeah, but it's just like basically saying hello, just, "You alright?" And they'll go, "Yeah, you're right," and then you just get on with your day. It's like a really quick way of saying you're alright. Then we say anti-clockwise, whereas I think in America it's counterclockwise. I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. Arse, A-R-S-E, we say as opposed to ass. I can't say it without saying the extremely poor accent. So we say like a pain in the arse, you're being a pain in the arse, or I don't know if you say you're being a pain in the ass, or if you don't, or we'll say like a half-assed attempt, basically, so that, yeah, if you do something but you don't do it properly, that was a half-assed attempt. Arse about face means you've done something back to front, so like, if you were to make a tea, let's just give a really British example. If you're making tea but you put the milk in before the hot water, you'll be going about it arse about face, because you always put the hot water in first. Arse over elbow is basically another way of saying head over heels, but basically it's usually when you've had one too many to drink. And again, arse over tit, but it's basically the same thing, just apparently a little bit more graphic, but I'd rather say arse over tit than arse over elbow. If you're an arsehole, then I think you say asshole. Asshole. Oh, the accent is brilliant. If you're arsehole, you're really drunk. Like, if someone was to say you're completely arseholed, that basically means you are off the scale on a drunkenness chart. So yeah. Then if we say ass, arse, I don't know, A-S-S, basically we mean a donkey most of the time. And if someone has backy, it's like it's the tobacco that you put in your own, it's like you roll them up. Bang, this has got to be one of my absolute favourites. How can I put this, because there's little ears. Naughty time, that's what bang is. That's basically when someone says having a bang, you know. So then that's why it's really funny when like you watch the programmes with the hairdressers and they ask them about their bangs. I'm just like, you would not ask that in this country. Oh, love it. If someone says that you've gone completely balmy, it just means you're completely crazy or you're nuts. You're nuts, as in like you are nuts. If it's the bee's knees, it's the basically it's amazing. So if you had a new kettle, you'd be like, that's the bee's knees. Yeah, that's kind of a weird one, but if someone was told your belt up, it means shut up. And then if we say bespoke, it means it was like specially made for you, basically like custom, so it meets any of your requirements and everything. If someone says the best of British, like the best of British to you, it basically means good luck, so it's like best of British luck. So, and then if you hear bite your arm off, like say a kid would bite your arm off for an ice cream, so it means like they'd be desperate for it, they definitely want it. Bladdered is basically just another way of saying extremely drunk. Yeah, blatant means it's really obvious. If it's like bleeding, it's like bleeding hell, not bloody hell. Like there's two ways. It's an alternative to bloody. Blimey, that's the other. Core blimey governor. Yeah, like just means like, okay, wow, surprised. Blinding, it means it was a success, like it was good, it was the turnout was blinding or something. Like we didn't expect that many people. Bloody is like the best word in my opinion in the words that we say. Like it was bloody awful, bloody nuisance, you're bloody crazy, and then we also put it in the middle like you're absolutely bloody mental. Like so you just split them, or abso-bloody-lutely, you know, we just mix it all up. Like if you're American, please don't say bloody because you just sound like a wee bit strange, so I wouldn't recommend it if you're American. So the next one is blimming, which is an alternative word to bloody. So basically, if apparently bloody's a swear word, but I don't class it as a swear word. Yeah, so they'd say not blooming likely, or got to do the head jiggle. Yeah. We say blow me. So basically it's just like, I don't know how to explain this. I know in America you wouldn't say blow me, but it's short for blow me down, meaning like I'm so surprised that you could knock me over just by blowing, like blow me, but not as in that kind of blow me. Yeah, basically similar to like, will knock me down with a feather. It's not a request for a service to be performed. Blunt, so we say like if a knife won't cut something, it's blunt, or I think you'd say dull, I think. Bob's your uncle. Everyone always asks about Bob's your uncle. it just, I don't know, it's really, really used a lot. I say it all the time, it's like, and Bob's your uncle, it's done, you know? It's basically what it means. Just like if you're giving instructions for something, like say making a smoothie, like you put your ice in, your fruit in, and yogurt, or your liquids and whatever, and then you blitz it and Bob's your uncle, it's done. But yeah, bodge. Just needs to do a quick job of it. Like it might work for the next day or two, but after that it'll probably break. Bollocks. This is another one that we use a lot. So like if they're talking nonsense, you're talking bollocks, basically. But then the dog's bollocks is a good thing. Just like, I swear that TV show was the dog's bollocks. I don't know why. I really don't know why. But yeah, that's what we say. If it costs a bomb, like if you use the word bob, sorry, it was really expensive, so yeah. So like the cost of fuel was an absolute bomb. Like it doesn't mean as in a pow bomb, it just means as in like an actual expense, extreme expense. Bomb could also mean like it went down like a bomb, which means people really enjoyed it. Like say you're having a barbecue and be like, yeah, it went down like a bomb. That's brilliant. That means, yeah, everyone enjoyed themselves. Bonk. Did you bonk him or her? Like having a good bonking. Which kind of means the same thing as bang. So bonk, bang, you know. I'm sure you can put the two and two together. Botch basically means it's a botch job, not to be confused with bodge, because bodge means you do something for like a couple of days just so it's nice and stable, whereas botch means it was like a poor piece of work, so like it could have been done better by somebody else. So if someone came to install a new sink and they did a botched job of it, it means they didn't try, so it could have been done better by yourself. Bottle, not as in like a drinking bottle, but basically like a courage. So if you've got bottle, you've got courage, which usually comes after a couple of pints or 6. I think some people call it Dutch courage, which is like a whiskey or something. I don't know. Brassed off means you're fed up with someone or something. Brill, short for brilliant, but no one says that, hopefully. Budge up. If you say to someone, oh, can you budge up? That means can you like move up a bit so I can sit down? Or like budge up so you can make some space, basically. Bugger. I don't think people in America say anything remotely equivalent to bugger, really. Like, kind of means fuck or shit. Or bugger it. If you can't be bothered, or like something keeps going wrong, just like bugger it, like can't bother anymore. Or bugger off, which basically means go away. We're buggered if you can't do it, like you're admitting defeat. if you were tired, you'd also be called buggered, but you can call someone a lucky bugger if they win money. Like on the lottery, if they were to win £20 on a scratch card, you go, you lucky bugger. We're confused. If someone says bugger all, it means it didn't cost anything or it was nothing, basically along them lines. Bum. That's the part of your body that you sit on. It's your booty. So yeah, or like you would be bumming around, like doing nothing. Yeah. Bung is to throw it, B-U-N-G, like so. Just bung it in the corner, just chuck it in the corner. Or bung me a pen. Yeah. C of E is Church of England, which is the official Protestant church. Then to chat up is to try and pick someone up, basically. So you've got chat up lines, yeah, to try and pick someone up at the bar. Cheeky, you cheeky monkey. Yeah, it just means you're being a bit of a smart ass, or I don't really know how else to put it because I just always say cheeky. And maybe too much lip, or always have an answer for everything. Cheerio is like bye bye, ta-ta. Oh, wait, you back. Cheerio, old chap. Cheers you use when you're drinking with friends, but it also means thank you, like so. Cheers, me dears. Or when people get off the bus and people say cheers to bus driver, they don't say thank you, or they're like cheers mate. If you're cheesed off, it basically means you're pissed off with someone or something. To have a chin wag is to talk or chat a lot. Chinese whispers is like I don't know if you play the game Chinese whispers. So like where one person says something and then everyone has to whisper it around the circle, and then you see if it's exactly the same when it gets to the last person in the circle. So it's just like basically like rumours, so Chinese whispers. When you're chivvying along, depends how you pronounce it, C-H-I-V-V-Y. It just means like you wish they would like hurry up, like they would move. You have to like move them along, tell them come on, it's time to go, we need to move. If you're chuffed, you're really pleased about something. Just to the camera with it. There we go. It's a bit late now, isn't it? But hey ho. Yeah, so if you're chuffed, you're really happy about something. Like, yay, I'm really chuffed. I don't know. If you stay clear off, it basically means get lost. Like so. If you were annoying someone, to be like clear off. Cobblers means you talk a load of rubbish, like you're talking a load of cobblers. Or what a load of cobblers, it's just what a load of rubbish. Cock up, it's not what you're thinking, it means a big mistake. Like if you've cocked up, you made a really big mistake. Cockney rhyming slang is, I don't know. They're words that sound like other words, if that makes sense. So butcher's hook, look, so like having a butcher's look, having a butcher's hook, and like having a look, same thing. Yeah. If you're American and you hear someone talking about septic, it's short for septic tank, so that means yank, so sorry. But codswallop. If you're talking a load of codswallop, it means talking a load of nonsense. Yeah. What a load of codswallop. What a load of bullshit. Whatever. Core. I don't know how you pronounce this, but we seem to be core blimey. Yeah. Which is basically like a surprise, like, core blimey. Or, God, did you see the size of that? Like, it's just like, wow. But we say core. C-O-R. Or gold blimey, like G-A-W-D. I don't know, if it's cracking it's usually G, but we don't usually pronounce the G. Did I say it is the G? As I meant, if something's cracking it means it's really good, but we don't say the G normally, so it's just like it's cracking. Not cracking, it's cracking. If you're gonna cram, you're gonna try and get as much in there as possible, so you like cram your suitcase full of clothes, or you're cramming revision for an exam. Crap, basically I think it means the same thing, doesn't it? But it's just less rude in this country. Like, it was complete and utter crap. It was naff, it was rubbish. Crikey, again, is like surprise, like, oh crikey. Daft, stupid. Dear is expensive. To diddle is to like rip someone off or to con them. So it's just like when you go to a foreign country, make sure you check your change to make sure you haven't been diddled. It's like you haven't been conned. If you're dim, like you're a bit of a dimwit, means you're not very smart. Like, if someone's dishy, like a bit dishy, that means they're quite good looking. I love saying that. It's like, oh look at that, he's a bit dishy, isn't he? But, yeah, it means they're really attractive. DIY, do it yourself. A do, like I'm gonna go to a fancy do. It's like I'm gonna go to a fancy party or an event. And then if we say, like if you're just going to a shop and go, do you do tomatoes? It's like, do you sell tomatoes? Like, do you do them? Like, I don't know. And then also, if you do something wrong, you'll get done. The police will do you. It's quite confusing, I know. Like, prosecute, basically. They'll do you for it. They'll prosecute you for it. To doddle is, it's easy. Like, it was a doddle. It was a walk in the park. It was easy peasy lemon squeezy. If something's dodgy, it means it's not good. Like, you don't trust them if they're a bit dodgy. Dog's bollocks, again, that was the good thing. The dog's dinner means like you make a real mess of something, so like, it was the dog's dinner. Donkey's years means like a long time. I haven't spoken to that person in donkey's years. Drop a clanger? Sorry, I really hit you back. Drop a clanger is like you make a big mistake, like a really big mistake. Like if you asked a woman when she's expecting, but she's not pregnant, then you dropped a clanger. Duck. Like people in Leeds say that. I think like it means dear, love. They say duck. It's a duck. Duck. Duff. You can meet up the duff, which means you're pregnant. Easy peasy means it was very easy. Engaged is also like when you plan to marry someone and when you ring someone but they're already on the phone so you can't get through, it's engaged. Like the line's busy. Excuse me is like get out of the way. Yeah. Or I could say if you don't quite hear something, just like, or if you don't want to hear what someone says, be like, excuse me? Like, what did you just say? So, yeah, to faff around is to like take your time with something, not do it, like keep putting it off. Fancy is to desire it, like, yeah. If you fancy them, you really like them, you think they're cute. Funny. Like when you say funny pack, yeah, most Brits probably like piss themselves laughing at that, I have to say. I'm guessing you can all work out what that is. I think everyone knows what that is. If not, Google it, because I certainly won't say it on YouTube. So if you're fanning around, it means so you're like procrastinating, I suppose. Like stop fanning around. Fiddlesticks, which basically so you don't swear. It's like they were saying, oh fuck, you love fiddlesticks. Fit, like, oh look at him, he's really fit. Like he's really good looking. Like she's, oh look at that, she's really fit. Yeah, really good looking basically. I can't explain it any other way. To flog is to sell. Fluke means like it happened by chance. So it was a fluke. Fortnight is 2 weeks. It's an abbreviation of 14 nights, I believe. If someone's feeling fruity, then they're feeling frisky. So watch out. Full of beans means you're full of energy. Gagging means you're desperate. Not in a good way. Like, it depends what you're gagging for. Like, you'll be gagging for a drink, like really desperate for a drink that you do anything for a drink, but then there's another word of like kind of gagging when you're gagging for something else, and that kind of makes you a bit of a insert word here, kind of. Sorry, my jaw's locked. To gander is to have a look around. Get lost is the polite way to say fuck off. Get stuffed is an even better way to tell someone to get lost. Getting off, like you're getting off with someone, basically means you're snogging. It's like, yeah, I don't know. Give us a bell means call me. Yeah, we don't really say give me a bell. Some people do, but most of us say give us a bell, meaning a singular person. So if you're gobsmacked, you're amazed. Like, wow, I'm absolutely gobsmacked. Good value, and it was just a good deal, good value for money. Gormless means they have absolutely no clues, like they're completely and utterly gormless. Grub, food, just like grubs up, food's up. If you're gutted, then you're really upset about something. Like, if you've been told that you didn't get the job, you'd be absolutely gutted. To haggle means to like negotiate over price. A hanky panky or slap and tickle, as some of the older people call it. Yeah, so hanky panky is another bit of adult fun. Getting up to hanky panky. If you say the word hard, yeah, like they think they're all big and everything, basically, like look at them, bunch of hard nuts, means look how big they think they are, they think they're amazing and everyone's intimidated by them, basically. So like, go look at you, you're hard and everything. It's not that, like, hash is to like screw something up, but it's also to make you smoke. Like wacky backy, which is basically like weed. We say have, like, can I have a refill? Like if you say, can I get a refill? They'd say, go and get it yourself. It's, can I have a refill? I don't know. Her Majesty's pleasure. If you get put in prison with like no particular release date, you just say it. Or even if you just get put in prison, it's just like he's enjoying the view at Her Majesty's pleasure. Yeah, I suppose. Hiya, and it was just like hello. If you've got the hump, it means you're in a bad mood. But hump also means adult time again. So like when people say hump day, that's quite weird for some people here. You know, hump day, especially when you see like little kids saying it. So it's kind of a wee bit strange. I'm easy basically means I don't mind, you don't care, it's the same to me. It's not about getting someone into bed, but no, it can be it. It can be. Irony or sarcasm. It's just basically British humour. Jammy, if you're a jammy bastard, like you won the lottery. Jimmy Riddle is Cockney rhyming slang for piddle. John Thomas. Google that one, actually. Go and Google that one, I'll let you. Jolly good show, that's what we're known for. It means it's like good. Keep your pecker up. Pecker can mean chin, or it can mean something entirely else, so keep your chin up. Just watch where you use it, basically. For both of them. Takazi is the bathroom or the toilet. Kip is to have a sleep. You have a kip in front of the Sunday afternoon telly or something. If you're knackered, it means you're really tired. If you're having a knees up, it means you're having a party. If it's a knockoff, it means like it's a copy of something. We're getting there, kind of, maybe not. Knock up means you can make something really quickly, or knock up some cheese and crackers or something, I don't know. But if you're knocked up, it means you're pregnant. Knockers is the word for boobs, so if you hear that one, nice knockers, and you're female, hopefully you'll be female if you've got nice knockers, watch yourself. If someone asks you for a knuckle sandwich, politely decline. It basically means they're gonna like punch you in the face. So leg it means to run. So leg it, run, yep. Left, right and centre means you've been searching for it all over. It's like, I've been looking for that left, right and centre. You've been looking for it everywhere. Love bite, basically like a hickey. Don't know if you've got the lurgy, you have the flu. Lovely jubbly is lovely. It's absolutely lovely. Lovely jubbly. We always add ly onto things. Like if someone say, oh, it's real cool, we don't say that. It's really cool. It's really nice, not real nice. People say mate, not mate. It's like chaps go to the pub with their mates. It's like a friend. Moreish means you need more or something, like that chocolate pudding was really moreish or something. Someone's a bit of a mug, that means they're quite gullible. Sorry, my hair's getting all in my face. If it's the nuts, it's the dog's bollocks. If something's naff, it's really uncool. Like naff off, like fuck off. If someone's a Nancy boy, you'd it's like the opposite of being a man, I suppose, or being Jade, because you know that makes sense, doesn't it? Something's been nicked, or like if someone's been nicked and they've been caught by the police. If you're a nitwit, you're a twit, which we'll get to in a bit. Nosh is just food. But if you're using that word, make sure don't use the word, basically. It's not like an extremely polite way to say it. Not my cup of tea means it's not to your liking, like it's not your thing, if you will. No, it's like Yorkshire for nothing, or Yorkshire, or whatever, for nothing. Like you don't get naught for nothing. Yeah, well, there's no such thing as a free lunch. Like you always have to pay for something. Nut is to headbutt them. Yeah, off colour means you look like pale, or ill. If you're off your trolley, it means you're gone completely and utterly stark raving bonkers. On about is like what you're talking about, like what you on about, like what you chatting. Yeah. If you're on the job, it means you're hard at work or having naughty time. That's like a lot of our words seem to be slang for that. Usually the context will like help you decide what you're talking about, hopefully it does. Otherwise, God knows. On the piss means you're out to get drunk. Or get pissed. But piss doesn't mean peed. Like, if you're pissed off, you're annoyed, or if you're pissed, you're drunk. Yeah. On your bike is like, off you go, fuck off. Yep. A one-off means it will never happen again. Like a special thing. Pants is, it's basically crap, whereas pants for you is trousers. Like if we was to refer to the item of clothing, it would be like underwear. It's like men's underwear. They're what's classed as pants. But yeah, like in here you'd be like, oh, that last TV show was absolute pants or something. if we say pardon me, basically means you burped or farted at the dinner table. Yeah. So you'd say pardon me. Pardon. My apologies. If it's parky, it's cold. It's like really cold. Pass. If you don't know the answer, you're like, I'll pass on that question. This is quite disgusting. A pavement pizza usually occurs, you'll find it on a Saturday morning or a Sunday morning. People have just like puked outside the I've just lost all the notes. Puked on the pavement. So, hey, that's gorgeous, isn't it? Right now I've lost all of the. Here we go, and I've got a scroll to find it. Although on pavement pizza. Oh, there's some interesting ones down there. Oh my god, there's still so many. Here we go, peanuts. If it pays peanuts, I mean it doesn't pay much, I guess. You pay peanuts, you get monkeys. Manual labour doesn't need to be bright. And doesn't need to pay a lot. Apparently peanuts is something cheap. Apparently we would say that apparently that petrol in the USA is peanuts or costs peanuts compared to the price it is here. Which I want to Google how much that is. I'm going to Google that at some point. And maybe if I remember I'll put it in the description things below. Like how much cheaper it is. Pear-shaped means it's a complete disaster. It's gone completely pear-shaped. If it was a piece of cake, it means it's easy. To pinch is to steal something. Pip pip means to say goodbye. Piss up is a drinking session. I think that's all there's a piss up. Yeah, people go to the pub to get pissed, and stag nights to get as pissed as possible. So yeah, pissed off is getting angry, but getting pissed is getting drunk. Arse about face. Off your rocker. Pissing around means you're falling around. Plastered, you've had too much to drink. You're completely plastered. Porkies, telling porcupines, which is like lies, with quite new rhyming slang. So if you're telling porkies, you're telling porcupines, and porcupine sounds like lies, and ugh. Yeah. Porridge means to serve time in prison, and there was a TV show with Ronnie Barker, where he was in prison, and the whole TV series is called Porridge. Posh is high class. A potty is something a toddler sits on, and it's like the potty train. You know? And if you're a bit potty, it means you're a little bit crazy. A bit of a loony. Yeah, pound sign is the just ready line. Yeah, how we made our currency. Prat is a mildly insulting name for someone that's a bit rude in their pillock. Yeah, being a complete like prat. PTO is an abbreviation to please turn over. Yeah, it's like if you're looking at a document and it says PTO on the bottom of it, you turn the page. pucker apparently describes how good something is. Like, it's completely pucker. It's brilliant. Sorry about the phone going off. But when I turn that off, oh, I didn't book on again. If you're going out on the pool, it means you're going to go and try and get laid, basically. I'm hoping you'll know what laid means. Yeah. Go out on the pool and grab your coat you've pulled. Grab your coat, you're going home with someone tonight. Lucky you. Kind of thing, yeah. Pussy means cat. Meow. Yeah. It's a pussy cat. Put a sock in it. Shut up. Oh. Quid is... Oh, I can't stand it when people say quid. It's like, it was 20 quid. It wasn't 20 quid, it was £20. Basically, that's like a... It's just... Like an even slangier way. No, it's like the slang for pound. But if you've got like a £5 note, it's a fiver. It can be classed as a fiver. And a 10 is like a tenner. I don't know. Rat-arsed is drunk, sloshed, blasted. Yeah, we say really, not real. So it's like, it was really flamboyant, not real flamboyant. There is an L and a Y to go on the end of it, basically. If you're made redundant, or redundancy means you're laid off, like your job is given, you don't have your job anymore, you're made redundant. Right, no, but I'm feeling right knackered. I'm feeling really tired. I'm right knackered. I don't know how to explain that one. So you would ring someone, like, give us a ring when you get in. Give us a ring, give us a bell, ring, bell, same thing. Like, you don't really say give us a call. Not many. I don't. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Some people say give us a call, but like most of us say ring. Give me a ring. So yeah. Round, like when it's your round in the pub or something, means you're buying the drinks. Row is to have an argument, so you'd be like, Mum and Dad had a massive row, like they had a massive argument. Rubbish is the stuff that we put in the bin, so it's like rubbish bags, not trash or garbage. I don't even like the words, they just feel dirty. Like rubbish, I can stomach saying that one. Rumpy pumpy is another word for hanky panky. If someone gets sacked, then they're fired. Sad, like you sad bastard. I don't really know how you'd explain it. It basically means the same thing as naff. Yeah. Scrummy. So it keeps popping every time I yawn. Oh, scrummy would be particularly good. Probably sweet and fattening. It was particularly scrummy. My battery's dying. To shag is to bonk, but slightly less polite. Well, not slightly, quite less polite. Yeah, basically. the next one is shagged, which is a past tense of shag, but it also mean tired. So like, I'm completely and utterly shagged. Not many people say that, but I suppose you can if you want to. Shambles it's chaotic or a real mess, like an absolute, you mean absolute shambles of it. Sorry, there's like millions of them in here. Anyway, sorry about that. We've only got like 6 million more to go. It'll be over soon. Shambolic is in a state of chaos. Shirty, shirty is like, I don't know, people say don't get shirty with me. Like, don't get shitty, don't get cocky, don't get, I don't know, just don't get something. Like, don't get bad tempered, I suppose. Sorry, I need a drink again. I hate to think how long this video is. It's gonna take forever to upload. Shite is just like another way of saying shit. But you don't want to be as rude, so you just like, oh, it's completely like shite. Shit-faced is when you get like a steaming drunk, like, oh, like arsehole basically. If something is all 6s and 7s, then it's like a big mess. And if it's skew-if, when you say skew-if, it means it's like crooked or not straight. To skive is to like skip school, so you're like skiving. I don't know how to explain it. Sorry. To slag someone off is like to talk about them behind their backs, like badly, talk about them poorly behind their backs. Not behind their back, sorry, to their face. Slagging them off. Although you can do it like slagging them off behind their back. So, if you're a slapper, it usually means you're a female who's a bit loose, shall we say. Like a slag or a tart, probably like Trump in America. An American, rather. Sorry. A slash is like having a wee, basically. Sloshed is another way of getting drunk. That's my favourite one. I'm absolutely sloshed. 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 That's such a fun word. Smarmy is another way for like smooth, so they have a way with the ladies. It's not a good thing. Let's clear that up. And like if they're dressed in like suits, ties, looking all good, I would say that's smart. Smartly dressed. Smashing, if like, if like quarter to midnight, if something's smashing, it means it's like terrific. Yeah. Snog is like just really rough kissing, I suppose. I don't know. I'm guessing it's a snog in America. Making out. Is that the right term? I don't know. That is having a snog. Sod. Sod it. Oh, sod. Sod off. Piss off. Kind of the same thing. Sod off. Piss off. You can call them an old sod. Yeah, you can usually kind of work it out what it means in the thing. It's not normally an insult, but it can be used on soil. If if you had a really bad waiter and you'd be like, the tips sort of ain't getting anything. Sod's law is like whatever will go wrong, whatever can go wrong will go wrong, whatever. Sorted, it's like it's all fixed. It's all sorted, all done, dusted. Speciality, yeah. Apparently you drop your eye. I don't quite get that one. To spend a penny is to go to the bathroom. People still use that one. If you splash out, you like throw all your cares to the wind. You're just like, no, fuck it, I'll just buy this really expensive piece of chocolate. Or I don't know. And go out for a nice meal, a car. Not go out for a car, go out and buy a nice car. Squidgy, it's just like soft and squidgy. I don't know. Squiffy, as like you feel a little bit like, not really, like something's gone wrong or I don't feel well, I feel a little bit swift. Stalkers, is like naked, being seen in the bath. If you're having a strop, it means you're like miserable, you've got the hump, you're in a bad mood. Tar. Everyone says tar. In a lot of people in this country, tar. Tar me darling. It says thank you. Taking the biscuit. Like if you're taking the biscuit, you are you've done the best thing, I suppose. It can't be beaten. So sorry. Taking the mickey, taking the piss. What's the next one? Taking the Michael. Taking the piss. I'll just read the whole description because I made sure. One of the things Americans find hardest about Brits is our sense of humour. It is obviously different and is mainly based on irony, sarcasm, and an inbuilt desire to take the piss. This has nothing to do with your own, but simply means making fun of someone. There you go. There a spanner in the works means to like wreck something or something has to be delayed because there's a spanner in the works. Tickety boo, something's going just swimmingly, no problems, tickety boo. Tosser, one of my favourite words. It's like being a wanker. Yeah, shares the same hand signal. So you can probably work that out, as in the hand signal, just kind of flip it around. So, yeah. TTFN, ta-ta for now. Apparently it's from Radio 1, or Radio 2 rather, but I always think of it from Winnie the Pooh. Digger, ta-ta for now. Maybe it's just me, twat. It means the same as funny in this country. Or it can mean like hit something, like, get it right or I'll twat you over the head. Twee means like small or dainty. Twit is like calling someone an idiot, but apparently not as rude. two-finger salute in a V shape. So it involves these two. And they kind of go, let's use these ones like this, but with the other two. Yeah, that's an insult, that's up yours. Uni, short for university. Wacky wacky is like marijuana. To waffle on is to like keep talking about something, like don't shut up, you just say kind of like the same thing over and over again, so you always repeat it. I loved this like description. Wank. This is the verb to describe the action a wanker participates in. I was just like, ah. Here we go. And then for wanker as well. This is a derogatory term used to describe someone who is a bit of a jerk. It actually means someone who masturbates, and also has a hand signal that can be done with one hand at people that cannot see you shouting wanker at them. This is particularly useful when driving, and the amount of times I see this hand signal directed towards people, oh wow, I'd be rich if I had a pound. Oh, nearly done. If you're giving it welly, then you're like trying harder, or giving it the boot or something. To whinge is to like whine, to keep going on and on. A wind up is like if you're making fun of someone. And to be wound up is when you're annoyed. Wobbler, to throw a wobbly, is to have a tantrum. It's like usually with children, like when you tell them they have to go to bed. If something is wonky, it's like shaky or unstable. Like that's not straight. Yakking is someone who constantly talks, like I have been doing for this whole entire video. Just talk all the time. Yonks. Blimey, I haven't had that person in yonks. It's like ages, donkey's years. Basically a long amount of time. It doesn't even have to be that long, it could have been like 4 months, and that's classed as yonks in a donkey's life. So zonked, if they're zonked out. This is the last one. Special. Yeah, if you're zonked out, it means you're knackered, like completely and utterly shattered. Yeah, so this was the extremely long British slang words video kind of thing. So I hope maybe it does something for you, or at least if you just learn from it, even if it didn't give you ASMR or anything, or like relax you, hopefully you actually learnt something so you don't think all us Brits are just completely cuckoo. So yeah, au revoir and have a good sleep. Love you.